multi-layer document verification system is developed to provide a platform to students that will reduce their workload and effort when applying for admission in the university. This project is also beneficial for the board staff and university administration. It will help them by providing such a system that will save their time and effort when admission session starts. Aims and objectives. Aim of this is to reduce the effort and time consumption by the student that is caused by physically bringing their documents to the university administration. Aim of this project is to ensure that the documents to be submitted to the university are original and valid by providing administration direct access to the board's database. A student will give its user ID at the administration and administration will direct request the board to access the student's document. Aim of this project is to reduce the workload of board members by not letting them search by whole record for one student. Board can access students' data within its database by entering the user ID of a student. Same goes for university administration. Aim of this project is to provide easy in accessing documents both of student and the university administration. Aim of this project is to managing and secure large amount of students' data by introducing the database to the website. Students' data will be organized and accessible. This is flowchart of our project in which we have main three fields. We can log in as a board, we can log in as central administration, and we can log in as university. The main work of central administrator is to register university, to register board, and to perform some operations related to central administration. And the main working of board is to register the student and register, and the working of the main theme of the university is to only check and verify the student record which was updated or which was aided by board. Login as central administrator. We are logging here as central administration system and we are entering user ID and user password. After signing in, a screen is popped up in which total number of boards and total number of universities is mentioned. And on sidebar, too many things are mentioned like add board, add university, update name, update password, delete board, and etc. Here, first we are registering board. During registration of board, total marks in SSC and HSC will be mentioned because we have to set percentage during viewing all data of a student. If we are refreshing page, it will show us that added data into recently added record. After registration, automatically graph will show the increasing record. Moving forward, now we are going to register add university. Central administration system have access to create university. First, it will add university name and set password during registration. After registration, automatically graph will show the increasing record of university. We have also option to update the name of university, as well as we have also updated the time of board, and we can also update the name and password of board, and those all changes will be appear on dashboard of central administration panel. If adding records, it should have also authority to delete all added records. So we also set an authority for central administration system that it can delete through unique ID, present record of university and board. We added a search bar separately with the help of those it can search present university boards and it can search admins of central administration system. We said here central administration system could be managed by multiple accounts. We added here main functionality in which every admin have access to create new one admin and also it have authority to remove any admin. Login as board. We are logging here as board administration and we are entering user ID and user password. We are selecting here login as board and entering user ID and password. After logging in, a dashboard will be opened and on that currently added students on the dashboard will be appeared and also total number of students will be showed by graph which are added here on upside. On left side, too many operations are showed like registration of student into SSC and HSC, update data and marks and so on. First, we are registering in student for SSC exams in which board will enter required data like student CNIC, student's name, father name, selecting gender, address and student is part of which institute and some other data with its photograph. After register, students' data will be appeared on dashboard with its photograph and number which is near graph will be increased. Moving forward, now we are registering a student for HSC exams in which board will enter required data like student, CNIC student name, father name, selecting gender, address and student is part of which institute and some other data with its photograph. After registering student, we can see visually that recently data which is added by university is appearing on dashboard and number which is near graph will also increase. Update. Board have authority to update the present record of student. Board have access to update name, father name, address and institute name. We as well as it have authority to update the marks of student, marks of 9th class like metric class, first year class and intermediate class. Board have access to view that data of a student which is only added by board. It can't access the record which is added by other board. In simple words, a board which create records of a student only in intermediate, it can't access the data of same student which is created by other board in intermediate. This layer is just because one board do not update and or delete student record which is related another board. Board have access to search students record separately for matriculation and separately for intermediate, and that check is added just only for verification. And board have authority to delete any kind of student record, but it have only authority which is added by itself. This is real-time scenario which we manage here. If we refresh the page, the record will automatically remove from dashboard as well as from database, and number which is near graph will be decreased one time. Output. A question arises, what is output of this university? Actually, the output is the main question, and due to this output, we have developed this system. If we are visiting the user interface of university and if we are searching a student's record, then we will just put its CNIC and then it will fetch the all data for database if it is available. Login as university. Now, moving forward, we are logging as university. University panel is considered as output of this web-based application. After entering user name and password, a UI will appear. That UI is dashboard of university, in which university have authority only to search record. On that dashboard, a search bar will be appeared. With the help of that search bar, university can see the records of a student which will be created by a board. And that search bar, the total data will with marks and percentage will be appeared with the student's photograph. These are the technologies which were used to develop this system. I used HTML5, CSS3 and JavaScript to create front end, and PHP and MySQL was used to develop backend. These are the tools which we use in our project. Sublime Text we use for code, and XAMPP for providing server, and SQL Jog is used here only for to creating database and to create some relationship diagrammatically. PHP MyAdmin I use during development.